Man, hold on. Fucking pissed off. This is take, what, fucking 1 million? I've done, like, eight takes on this piece of crap because my phone keeps screwing up. Fuck it, man. Anyway, I wanted to do this update, let you know. I haven't uploaded in ages, in like a month, because I'm helping family out. I've moved back to my folks temporarily, to my mom's temporarily, to help them out because they don't have a car. Their car is totally shot and they ain't got the money to fix it, and they don't know anybody that'll let them use a car, borrow one, except for me. So I just moved in with them temporarily to whatever, to help them out. So and I don't have a setup here, and also there's very little privacy. There's no lock on my door, and people here, they don't really care about you very much. Like, they just barge in at any time. Hey, how you doing? They could screw my video up at any time, so, and most of the time they do. I've tried to film a few times here. It gets screwed up, so I'm like, well, damn it, I'll just wait until I get back to my grandpa's and film. But this is something I can't wait on. And I went down the rabbit hole like 2 days ago. It's something probably everybody knows about, but it's something, you know, I've known about it, but it's just, I didn't really think about it very much till the past couple of days. It's one of those realities that's so terrible you almost don't want to acknowledge it. And that's corporate fascism. What do I mean? Well, take a look at the way companies work people. You think, oh, I work 8 hours a day. You come home, no big deal. Oh, it's a big deal. I'll tell you why. Because that company, by working 8 hours a day for that corporation that doesn't give a damn about you, to them you're just a cog in a machine. What happens when the machine breaks? You buy another fucking cog. Well, that's the way they view you. When the cog breaks, they just get another fucking employee. So you're nothing to these people. What happens when you, excuse me, damn wintertime allergies. But, anyway, what happens when you take this job? You know, you're working 8 hours a day. This gives this corporation, whatever corporation it may be, control over your life. That's 8 hours a day you're not seeing your family. Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with work, you know. I'm saying there's something wrong with that kind of work where it's just, like my friend, for example, he works at Pizza Hut. He does 8 hours a day anyway, but he's on call, which sucks. And they can call him in the middle of the night because the place is open at midnight. They can call him in at 10. He'll be trying to sleep or something. You know, it could be Thanksgiving. He's on call any day of the week. Oh, by the way, he works Thanksgiving. That's another thing pissing me off. Holidays are a thing of the past, man. Corporations are working people year-round. Round the clock. You're on call, bitch. This is what the corporations think of you. It's fucking stupid. That's why I don't work for a corporation. That's why I try my hardest to be self-employed. That's why I'm trying to make this thing go somewhere. This fucking YouTube thing go somewhere. That's why I'm also trying to, it's why I have a presence online anyway. I'm trying to get my name out there. And it's why I'm building a campsite. I'm trying to do everything I can to escape this corporate shithole. Because so many people have no other choice but to work for these people. Because why? Corporate fascism's why. They've stifled they've pissed away every chance anybody would ever have of starting a business. It's like, because of self-employment tax, business licenses, shit like this. Oh, and then there's, like, over-regulations and shit, too. Everything's over-regulated. It's, like, totally shit. You're taxed out the ass. Like, your little mechanic shop's taxed out the ass. Meanwhile, Napa Auto Parts across the road has got loopholes where they don't have to pay any tax. And meanwhile, you're sitting over here just working your ass off. I don't think anybody should have to pay any tax for any reason. That's part of the problem with our system of governance. Hell, the problem is governance. Damn. We need minarchism, man. That's what we need. Minarchism, no taxation of any kind. Oh, that'd be paradise. Except for an income tax, maybe, because I don't see anything wrong with that. But, like, property tax is just rent to the fucking government. Yeah, fuck that shit. But anyway. You know, then you got Silicon Valley. They take and they deplatform people for having wrong think, which is just independent thought. You know, saying stuff that's not commonly talked about, saying stuff that society considers to be a taboo. Well, saying the right things in society, half the time when you tell people what they don't want to hear, it's a good thing. Unless you're some alt-righter like Richard Spencer or some shit. People don't want to hear that because your message is fucked. But they should still be allowed to say it. Because in banning people, when you take some corporate head and you say, okay, when you put them in charge of banning people, they don't know. Some people are so stupid. Like when you take some guy who's got political bias anyway, like Silicon Valley employees probably got some political bias, let's be honest. And you put one of these people in charge of what's controversial and what's not, what needs to be banned and what doesn't, they're just going to lump everybody that disagrees with them in as alt-right and just get them banned. This is the problem you're seeing with Twitter. Fucking farce book. NoobTube right here in front of me that I'm filming on. It's just that I'm uploading my crap to. It's just an issue, man. And something's got to be fixed. It's got to be changed because it's a big problem. And I'll tell you something else too. Before this video cuts me off. You know, because I'm going to keep it short. But you know, I was just saying, something's got to be done, man. It's a shame. And the way I see it, if nothing's done, this is going to keep escalating. And it's going to get worse. And eventually, the holidays will be abolished completely. Okay, what happens then? Well, then, you work year-round. What happens eventually? You'll work the weekends. What happens eventually? You let corporations keep getting bigger and bigger and more powerful, they're probably going to try and do away with any kind of... They're going to buy out politicians to the point where there's no such thing as an antitrust law. No such thing as trust busting and anti-monopoly laws. So guess what? Then they can work you however fucking long they want to. Slave labor. It's pretty much what it is anyway. It's corporate slavery. Wage slavery. You know. You work day after day. And don't get it twisted. I don't think that people that have no other choice, they have to work for a corporation. I don't view these people as scumbags. I don't think that... I'm not some yuppie who sits here and looks down on people who aren't as wealthy as I am. I just see it for what it is, and I think that corporations are using people for horrible purposes. But I gotta cut this video off like now because my phone's just shitty and it's bugging out. When I get back to my grandpa's and I have an actual setup, I'll make a part 2 to this, and I'll fully flesh it out, make it like 30 minutes, and I'll talk like in depth about the topic. But until then, I'll see you, because my phone's a piece of shit. I'll see you later. Goodbye there.